Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going over the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2 and talking about what they looked like when we first saw them in their promos versus what they're like now. So, if that sounds good to you, make sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, so this is my RuPaul's Drag Race then versus now for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2. Since it's been a long time since Season 2 aired, so I feel like this will be a fun little video for me to do so we can take a step back down memory lane and look at the queens when we first saw them and what they're like now. So, let's get into it. I am going to be going in elimination order, so let's get into it. First and foremost, the first eliminated queen was Shangela. Obviously, Shangela was on Season 2 and then Season 3, and also on All-Stars 3, so Shangela has had a lot of exposure on the show, and also is been extremely successful post-Drag Race, is also having her own HBO show with Bob and Eureka called We're Here, which is also fantastic, and has also been featured in A Star Is Born, many other features as well. So obviously Shangela is one of the most successful queens from the season, and was also the first eliminated. So, I mean, Shangela has had a huge growth, obviously, since being on Season 2, so I mean, you gotta give some respect to Shangela for that, and the fact that she has been able to take something that started out with a first elimination and make gold out of it, really. So, way to go, Shangela. Next is going to be Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. Nicole Paige Brooks is still performing in Atlanta, Georgia. She still is doing her own thing, so good for her. Not too much of a change in terms of career-wise. However, in aesthetics, obviously, there has been a change for Nicole Paige Brooks because there has been so much time for an aesthetic change, you know. Next is going to be Mystique Summers Madison. Mystique was on Season 2, has not been on All-Stars, still doing drag. Not too much of a career change either for her. Obviously, some aesthetic change, but nothing too crazy. Next is going to be Sonique. Sonique has come out since Drag Race as a trans woman, obviously, and fully transitioned, and is now going to be on Drag Race Season 6, which is going to be, or All-Stars Season 6, sorry, which is going to be amazing, obviously. I love Sonique. Also, Sonique was on the holiday special, so she's been able to keep up a relationship with Drag Race and has continued to have a successful career, moving out to LA and doing her own thing. So way to go, Sonique. Next is going to be Morgan McMichaels, who is also on All-Stars Season 3, and now is still performing in LA, still a lip-sync assassin, was featured as a lip-sync assassin on All-Stars 5. So, Morgan has definitely made a career for herself. Obviously on All-Stars 3, she kind of got the bitchy edit, but I kind of live for it, you know, just super fierce. I think Morgan is a fierce performer and has really been able to make a name for herself. Next is going to be Sahara Davenport. Unfortunately, Sahara is no longer with us. She has passed away since being on Drag Race. So obviously my heart goes out to her and her family and all the above. I love Sahara. Next is going to be Jessica Wilde, who is still performing, still doing her own thing, still doing drag. Not too much of a career change, obviously. Has not been featured on an All-Star season yet. But, yeah, no, Jessica Wilde is still an amazing performer. We all know some iconic Jessica Wilde moments from Season 2. So, I mean, way to go, Jessica Wilde. Next is going to be Pandora Box. Pandora was also on All-Stars 1 and is also going to be on All-Stars 6. So she's been able to keep her career and her name out in the general public, I guess. Been able to keep her successful career. And yeah, way to go, Pandora. Next is going to be Tatiana. Tatiana was also in All-Stars 2. Tatiana has some iconic quotes, choices, for one thing. Also, I don't think we would still have Snatch Game if it weren't for Tatiana with her Britney Snatch Game in Drag Race Season 2. So way to go, Tatiana, an extremely influential queen, honestly, in the world of Drag Race. And also just super fun time, apparently, from what I've heard. So, yeah, way to go, Tatiana. Next is going to be Jujubee. Jujubee was also in All-Stars 1 and All-Stars 5. Jujubee has been an amazing performer and an amazing person in general. Seeing her on All-Stars, I fell in love with her all over again. She's such a sweetheart. Extreme narrator for the season. Obviously made top 3 again. It didn't win, unfortunately. But, obviously Jujubee is an amazing queen and deserves all the respect. Next is going to be Raven. Raven was, obviously the runner-up in Season 2. And also a runner-up in All-Stars 1. But Raven is now doing RuPaul's makeup. Raven won an Emmy for doing RuPaul's makeup. Raven has been able to make an extremely successful career for herself. Still does fashion photo review with Raja. Just super an amazing queen. Honestly, so many people think she was robbed, obviously. But I'm not going to get into that because that's not my place to make a statement. Anyways. And finally, we have Tyra Sanchez. Tyra has since quit drag. No longer goes by Tyra. It's just James full-time. Obviously, Tyra won and did amazing in her season. But there was also a lot of controversy involving Tyra. We all know about that now. But, hey, you can't go back and change it. So, way to go, Tyra, I guess. I don't know. Again... let me know down below what you think of this video idea, if you like the then versus now videos, because if you do, I will continue on with them, obviously. I can still do Season 3 and a few more, obviously. They're really fun, so yeah, this is cool. Again, comment down below what you think of these transformations, who you think has had the most successful career, biggest transformation, all the above. And also make sure to like this video, share it all over the social medias with your Drag Race pals, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are at 188, and I'm trying to get to 200 by the end of this year. So, we are 12 days away. So, let's go ahead and make it happen. Hit that subscribe button, and I will be back here tomorrow with another video. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.